does it all. I know it's late, but I wanted to get it out there. It is a Five Senses Valentine Day gift that I made for my husband, and it turned out so cute. I thought it would be a shame not to share it. You ladies can give this at any time, or men, or you can do it again next year. Just save it for next year. So I got started basically. I'm making the tags right here. I'm showing you how I'm cutting out the construction paper. I'm using paper, glue, decals, and cutting shears, like different cutting shears. I mean, of course, you don't have to, but they make it a little festive. I was messing up because I was doing them backwards, and it took me a minute to realize I was holding the scissors backwards. That's why it was coming out jagged instead of rounded. So I finally correct myself. This is when I corrected myself and realized what I was doing. So I just went around and, it's just a little mistake. It's no right or wrong answers. You're doing it for yourself. So I just went around and corrected it. But these are the little tags that I'm going to put on the bags. As you can see, it's 5 bags, and each of them represent the senses, the 5 senses that we have as humans. So one is taste, sound, smell, what's the other one? I'm drawing a blank. Sight and touch. Did I say that? Yeah. So I got them all listed. I'm using some glue right here. And like I said, I just dug into my craft bins and just made this. So it really wasn't that much of anything. But of course, I do have a deep supply of just handy dandy crafts. So I know for beginners, you might not. But I would like to say it's pretty easy. Just basically kindergarten, gluing and pasting. I'm right now just making it 3D so you can have somewhere to put the actual words, the different words. Because this is just going through it. I might speed this up if I'm not, I just might. But that's a tape. That's like a rolling tape. It's really easy and convenient. It's less messy than the glue gun. But I do this 5 times for each of the hearts, because they're going to go on each bag. And so as you can see, I'm just going to glue. I'm just, making it look as cute as possible. And I'm making it smaller than the bigger one. The polka dot red heart is actually, I bought that. So that I didn't make that one. And then these are my little stickers. So I didn't even have to write. So if you don't know how to write anything, calligraphy, which I do not, so you can just easily write that on, just use these stickers, and they happen to be small enough. I didn't even realize I had them. So now, as you can see, I'm peeling them off, and I had to peel them off real carefully because I had already messed up a few. So this might be, I'm not sure. I think this is L. Like I said, it was, actually, I had already made all of them when I thought about doing the video and making it into content. So this is one that I just made up. It says love, just to give you an idea of how to make it. Actually, I did make all the tastes. I had already made those ahead of time. And I was just stuffing the bags and said, man, I should come back. I should have did this, showed it all the way, all of the crafting. So I did have one left. And as you can see, I'm just doing love, and I use the nippers, not nippers, what are those called? Pliers. Now I'm gonna say pliers. No, I use those to kind of like, because they were so delicate. Yeah, so you can see I'm pressing them because they're stickers, and so you just put them on there. And then I do have a punch hole somewhere, but I could not find it. So see, there we go. It has taste. And so I was just showing you how they were, how easy it was to assemble. And I used a little twine. Like I said, didn't have my punch hole, or we couldn't locate it. So I improvised and used a pair of scissors. Be careful not to poke yourself, and not to stab it too hard where you split the cardboard, because I did do that on one. and I had to go back and like kind of fix it up. So you just put the tags, and that's just regular twine that I got a roll of it from the Dollar Tree. Nothing too expensive. I was trimming down the edge so it could look more professional, even though it was on the back, and just poke it through. And now you have a little tag to tie onto the bags. And so I didn't have any other little decals. I had used them all on my on the ones that were actually going on the bag. So see, that was taste, sound, sight, and what's the other one? Smell and taste. Did I already say taste? Yeah. Well, it's definitely 5 of them. So this is when we're actually making the bags. So I got 5 different bags. As you can tell, that was for smell. That was a little smell good that he loved. So I looked for not to touch. That was gonna be smell, cause it smelled. That was the sticky icky, and it smelled for sure. So you can do anything. A lot of the suggestions are like perfume or cologne and aftershave and something, whatever works for you and your hubby or your wife or whatever. But I chose I forgot even any nicknames that they would like to call it. Well, it's legal here, so it was definitely marijuana. But that's what I had chose for his gift. And just tying the tag onto the bag. Devil's weed, I think that's what they call it. So just trying to fluff it, trying to get it tight. And then I end up figuring out a better way to put it on there so that they wouldn't droop, because the bag, it was kind of heavy. But like I said, 5 different bags. So I just put that in there, and then I put some candy. This was the next one. And it had in there, I'm not sure, like I did this maybe about 2 weeks ago, Valentine's Day. So that was some more stuff, papers, and I think that might have been a vape pen. So I think I was doing touch on that, because I was kind of struggling with touch, because they had touch could be, like a cashmere sweater or something, a blanket, something they can feel. So I kind of struggled with that. And so that was that one. Let's see. And I was on a time crunch because he was coming home from work and I wanted it all together. Oh, this was taste. I had a young lady, and I don't have her name offhand. She made me some Oreo covered strawberries and strawberry crunch covered strawberries here out of Detroit area. So very good. I will add her link when I get it. I do have it. And so that was taste. So we have smell and we have taste right there. So, and then I figured it was just too much to be trying to do that, tie them on. So you got the gist of how to tie them on. And we moved over to the next one. If my camera would work. Okay, that was touch. That was like a pre-roll and the papers that you use. So I figured that was touch. You have to touch to use those. So, yeah, that was the pen for that one. And you can see it's a reoccurring theme with the devil's weed. But hey, it is what it is. So this was Sight. So we have a movie card. I went and got him a movie card, gift card. So that for Sight, and you can, they had anything like that, definitely like books or movies or just anything that could deal with what you have to actually see. It could be a picture, it could be autographed with baseball cards or something like that. So we are pretty movie buffs, so we like that. That's the vape. So I think I threw that in with the touch. I didn't put it in with the smell, even though it could have went with smell. Could have went with taste too, but I think I put it in with the touch. And so that worked out. And sound, I really struggled with sound, but I ended up coming up with a heartfelt message that I left on his voicemail. And I wrote it out, and I must keep that to myself, of course, but it was really nice. So you could do sound, You could buy them like headphones or audio books or something like that. But he's not into any of those things. He already got headphones, so that's why I went on with the audio. So we have all five of them, and like I said, is the sight was a movie, touch was the marijuana, taste was the strawberries, and sound was the message, the heartfelt message, and the first one was smell, which was actually the loose marijuana. So then I got him a nice card, and that fell on the floor. There we go. And the cute little bags, we put the little bags. This is where I came back to show how I twisted the little paper and stuff. So it's really just a recap. So everything is just tucked in there. And hey, easy peasy. Ended up being a little, maybe. It was depending on what you get. Like, I got a lot on our car so we could see a couple movies. And I bought a nice amount of the stuff. So, of course, that can get more expensive. But it could be as cheap or as expensive as you want it to be. I told you I figured out a better way to tie it to the handle, to that little tabs. That way it didn't fall down with the handle. So that, I'm just fluffing, like I said, twisting. You make sure you use when you center the paper and you twist it right there in the middle. So that gives you a perfect puff to put into the bag. And here we go. I did that. Like I said, my cameraman wasn't cooperating. I was the cameraman, hit him. But there she go. There she go. She getting it together. Back to, I'm telling you guys, you're gonna learn this as I learn it. Okay, I'm trying to do it. I'm getting this editing together. Okay, so here we go. Sound. Like I said, that was his message that I sent him on his voicemail, and I told him to check it out. So all in all, I was very, very pleased with it. And just twisting these up and fluffing all of them, making sure they look cute. And he was very happy. And I also sprinkled chocolate. I got his favorite Dove chocolate, and I sprinkled it in all the bags. Yeah, so there we go. Valentine's Day 25. Yes. And I think that's about it. So I want you to like, subscribe, and share my channel. I'm new to this. Oh, I was showing off my Valentine nails. My girl Stephanie always does a good job. I will tag her too. She always hand painted. And we only doing shellac, and she is awesome. She's right here in Southfield, Michigan area. Yeah. Oh, I love it. All hand painted. And she always does an awesome job. But like I said, like, subscribe, and share to my channel. Keena does it all, where you can get a little travel, a little craft, a little